Hey guys, Joey Young here, doing another update video on the Mini S. On the previous video, you saw that I have the HCs growing and the plants were in, and basically I was waiting for it to fully cycle to get livestock in here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the livestock that I have currently and the plans for future livestock. So let's go ahead and talk about, I guess, a couple of the new additions to this tank. I did add some, I guess, little plant holders in the back there with some moss balls, mini ones in the middle. On the left side is a little bit of, I guess, looks like Java moss to me. It could be Christmas moss mixed in there, I'm not really sure. And some other moss type on the right side. The plants from the previous tanks were the same, HC and japonicas. The Blixa japonicas are the same. And I'm very surprised in terms of the HC. I was expecting a lot more to melt back and not to stay as green. So a lot of this is still the same. If you notice, some of the soil I threw on top here, the reason why was when I added a couple of the snails, the nearite snails on here, they dug a lot of, I guess, holes in between, and they kind of like uprooted the HCs. So I kind of threw them on there to kind of weigh it down without using those other two rocks right there, the dragonstone rocks. I was using those before, and it kind of left a spot, an empty spot. So anyways, I figured, throwing some dirt on there the 88 soil is a lot easier because it can just kind of dissolve and eventually go down anyways. So that's looking good there. The only fish I'm going to have in here are the 4 Axel Rasboras. They're the blue version. There's like a green version as well. They're similar to like neons, I guess, but they're more of like a light blue in color. I had these guys in the 60p. Originally I was going to get like maybe 6 of them or something like that, and I guess only 4 of them was left in that tank, so I decided just to move them over here because, one, they're not as big in terms of size, and also they don't look like they're going to be picking on the main thing I want to keep on here with shrimp. So I did have shrimp on the 60p before, but since I had a bunch of other fish and whatnot in there, they slowly got eaten and picked away. So I kind of wanted to dedicate this tank to just kind of a shrimp tank. And so I decided to basically convert this to a shrimp tank. The other two, I guess the other livestock in here is 2 autos. I put 2 autos in here to help with the algae. But currently the shrimps I have right now are, I moved whatever I had in the 60p, and there was not very much. It was basically just two Amano shrimps that I had left. I actually had a couple of them, but I guess I couldn't find them or something happened to them. Not really sure, but put those 2 in here. And recently I just got a new shipment in of blue diamond. I think it's a blue diamond. Yeah, anyways, as a blue diamond shrimp, they're basically the very ultra blue ones. They're very nice. I'll try to zoom in to a couple of them in here in a little bit. But I got, I think, 10 or so of them in here. And I got another shipment of shrimps coming in. It's going to be a Skittle tank. So by that, it means it's going to be different colors and whatnot. I was really debating on keeping one strain, kind of keeping it pure or whatnot. But my girlfriend really liked a bunch of the different colors, so I was like, okay, we'll just switch it, change it up. So it's going to be a Skittle tank, and it's all good because I really do like the other ones. But you see a couple of them right there. I'm going to try to zoom in. Give me a second here. There they are right there. So very nice in color in terms of size. Actually, when I was looking through them, I do have one that was buried. Buried by, I mean, it has eggs or going to have eggs or babies or whatever soon. So that's pretty cool. And kind of take a look at the HC. So you can take a look at the HC. It looks very nice, very healthy. There's one of the shrimps. I'll kind of zoom into him because since he's out. There's a baby one right there coming up front. Look at him. The one thing that I had to do in this tank was I had to turn down the current, the flow rate for the filter just a little bit. It was really strong, and actually I think it's still pretty strong because the fish are kind of just like whoop, 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 kind of like swimming around. But I think it'll be fine because actually a lot of the flow is in the front and the top, and as you go in the back, the flow is pretty low, and actually there's no flow. So I think it's a pretty good mix because I have those three little pots there that if the flow ever gets too fast or whatever, they can go in there and kind of chill and rest. As you can see, there's really no flow in there, and the japonicas in the back, they're not really moving, so the flow in the back is pretty decent there. So really pretty much it's going to be a shrimp tank, and hopefully they'll breed, they'll do their thing in those little pots, and that'll be pretty sweet. As you can see here, I have the ADA feeder. This is all shrimp pellets right now. So what's really cool is you just kind of push a little bit, and a little bit of the pellets going to come down here, and kind of just pour it in, and that's it. And that's how you feed. That's how I'm going to feed the shrimp, at least. This is the Hikari shrimp food, so hopefully they'll like that. I've been feeding them that for a while, and of the fish, I've just been feeding them normal flakes. And the otters will have plenty of, I guess, algae to eat from, and occasionally I'll throw in a pellet here or so, or not pellet, I'm sorry, an algae wafer here or so, and that should be plenty for them. Actually, I'm gonna kind of zoom into this. Look at this, they're already using my cool little plant holder majigger thing. There's two of them there, as you can see. Look at that, one on top, one on the bottom. And actually, the buyer I bought this from has very nice blue diamonds shrimp here, and they're all like basic adult size, super nice. No like little baby ones. There was like a couple baby ones, but mainly big ones, and they're just super nice. Really enjoy it. So anyways, that's the update, guys, and I'll probably, once I get the other shipment in, I'll do another update on that, and then this will be kind of a addition to the monthly update afterwards. The lighting and whatnot is looking really good. I haven't started the fertilizer dosing yet on this. It's been kind of running off of the soil, the substrate, probably for another couple weeks or so until I start to see some sort of deficiency, and then I'll start throwing in some ferts. Oh, another thing you're probably noticing on here is what's up with these floaties. And this is red root floaters that I tossed in here. Hopefully they'll start growing, but the current is kind of getting it pushed down and whatnot, so I don't know what's going to go there, what's going to happen there. But anyways, I put those in there just to kind of, I was kind of worried that the lighting will be a little too much for a low-tech tank, because this is going, I don't have any CO2 running on here. I am dosing Excel, so that kind of helps, and looks like the japonicas kind of melted back initially, and they're coming back really nicely. So everything's looking good. Anyways, thanks for watching, and peace.